Hello, and welcome to my first impressions of Boson X. I get quite a few games land in my inbox these days, and I don't have the time and wherewithal to cover many of them, but this is something I absolutely needed to check out. Describing itself as a 3D tunnel runner with a unique rotation mechanic and fast, unforgiving gameplay. They described that as if tunnel runner is an established and common genre. Is it? I've never heard of such a thing. The only thing that springs to mind is like the special stages from Sonic 2 onwards, and vaguely perhaps like some of the tunnel levels from F-Zero GX. That's all I can think of. That's the only examples of the genre. So you know, it's you've got a niche there. You don't need to really stand out too much in a genre that doesn't exactly exist yet. So the description goes on, and it's even better. You play as a maverick physicist. You're a loose renegade physicist, conducting high-energy experiments inside a massive particle collider where floors and ceilings don't exist. Build up speed while navigating a strange and hazardous subatomic world to discover the mysterious Boson X. So we're doing high-energy particle science here in a tunnel running game. So let us jump into the game. So, matter of fact, do the options, because we always do the options. Not a lot to pick from, but if you do it windowed, the game actually scales to your window just by dragging it, so that's kind of nice. So resolutions are all the resolutions, and it's really simple, so I don't think you need more graphics options. This should run on a potato. Right. So Geon is your basic starting point, kind of tutorial-y level. I'll give it a run through again. It should only take a few seconds really, and then that unlocks further extra levels. But we'll go discover the Geon again. So it's fairly straightforward. Left jumps left, and right jumps right, and forward jumps across a gap. And to say it was really simple, I shouldn't have died there. So let's jump onto there, and then we need to run over as much blue stuff as possible because the blue stuff energizes our particles or something. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I jumped too soon. And then when it hits 100%, you am the winner. So the longer you hold it down, the further you can jump. You can jump a fair old way. I really need to stop messing this up and just finish the level. You can jump a fair old way. I'm not sure exactly how far. I should probably test that at some stage just for giggles. Let's jump that one. Yeah, I got that. Grab that one. I could move to the side and get some extra stuff, but meh. And you do get faster the more you get energy. Oh no! I shouldn't have jumped that way. Damn it. Yeah. You get more energy. You get faster the more energy you accumulate, obviously, because energetic things move faster. And why wouldn't they? Let's try and get some energy out of that. 30%. This shouldn't be a hard level. So yeah, the longer you hold down jump, the further you jump. And left, right, and forward is pretty much all there is to it, I think. Unless something more interesting happens in the later levels, this seems to be about the gist of it. Fairly straightforward. And then I guess there's a leaderboard, which I suppose is probably mostly based on how quickly you get to the end, I guess. And those can all be viewed on the developer's website. And this is great. O to go online and offline, and it's as simple as just press O. You can O to go online, and it's first time you go online, it'll say, "What would you want to be called?" You type in a name, and that's it. Your name now goes on the website. There's nothing more complicated than that. You don't need to sign up for anything. Press O to go online. What would you like your name to be? Great. You're on our high scoreboards. That's as simple as it should ever be. It should never need to be more complicated than that. And judging by that, it looks like scoreboards are actually based on how much energy we gain. So if you keep going, you'll gain more energy and move higher up the energy, higher up the energy boards, higher up the leaderboards. So 100% is needed to finish the level and unlock more, obviously. And if you keep going, you get more energetic. But anyway, that's that. Oh no, I don't want to do that again. Let's do an Accelerant because I haven't discovered that particle yet. Okay, this is interesting. Got the things are flying in. Oh, and the floors disappear. Okay, that's... Ooh. The rules have changed. Physics has changed. I can't make that jump. I don't think you can do that. Let me try that. Can you double jump? Can you like jump to platforms? I don't know. No, you can't. I was hoping you might be able to move more than one space in the air, but no, you do actually need to touch ground before you can move on to the next platform. So that is a restriction of things. Oh, the red ones give way, right? Gotcha. So don't stay too long on the red ones. Whoop. Okay, we've got blocks in the way. That's fine. I can deal with that. There's a long one coming up. Oh, I should have jumped to the side. Okay. So this game is very, very obviously channeling Super Hexagon big time. It's definitely drawing on a Super Hexagon influence. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that it's what is it? Is it an I was trying too busy counting sides there to figure it out. I think it's an octagon, or is it like a nonagon? I don't know. However many sides it has more than 6, which makes it not a hexagon. Therefore, it is not Super Hexagon. It's just Super Hexagon-like, and that's okay. You're allowed to do that. Interesting, the Super Hexagon comparison. If you go onto the leaderboards, Terry Kavanagh, the guy who made Super Hexagon, shows up on there, which is pretty cool. So he knows about this game, and I guess he likes it because he's played it enough to get on the leaderboards. So there's a recommendation for you. If you liked VVVVVVVVV, well, you know the one, or Super Hexagon, the guy who made it probably likes it. I wouldn't go so far as to quote him on it because I haven't spoken to the man, but he's on the leaderboards. That's always a good indication. They're probably fairly invested. So let's try, for the love of God, to finish this godforsaken level. I think this is promising to be as horrifying as Super Hexagon, insofar as I'm never going to do it all. But hey, oh God, you don't get much time on these platforms. You don't get much energy out of them in that respect. Oh God, damn! I guess you need a lot of energy to discover the Accelerant as well. Right. I keep wanting to make the double jumps to the side, and it's like, no, that's not wise. Only make single jumps. Double jumps are not a thing you can do. You're not allowed to do that. You need to look for gaps, things with energy that are just one to the side, and I can hopefully run along for more than half a second. But there's not many of them. No, oh God, that one just instantly gives way. Brilliant. Okay. Or maybe I just fell off the end because I didn't jump soon enough. That's also probable. Seems like whoa! 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 Ooh. Tricky. I recognise my commentary at this stage is probably just mostly consisting of oohs and whoas and ahs. That was the wrong way to jump. Aww. Alright. Gonna do this. Let's get some blues. Blues are good. Blues don't fall out from underneath me. Those guys are nice. I like blue guys. There needs to be more blue in this level. That's not the right way to jump either. If I get blues, the points go up crazy fast, and then the pinks, you just can't stay on the pinks long enough. Face into the wall. Face into the wall. So I don't think the game gets much more complex than this. It probably adds more tricky obstacles to the game, but I think this is mostly it. The soundtrack, it's sadly not Chipsel. It's nowhere near as catchy as Super Hexagon's soundtrack. Super Hexagon has kind of the soundtrack that you can quite happily listen to just on its own because it's freaking sweet. This is... it suits the game perfectly well. It's all very salutary, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be putting this on my playlist to listen to while I'm at work, and I give up on the bloody Accelerant. No, we are going over to try and discover some Gravitons and Graviolis. Oh my lord, what's going on here? Okay, what do the red ones do? Okay, the red ones bounce. What do the red ones do? Also, is it just me or were there less sides in this one? Okay, this is... whoa! It's first-person Super Hexagon, is this? I think you just need to get off the red ones straight away, don't you? Otherwise it's just game over. You can just hop on them and that's about it. Now what? Oh, man. I imagine there must be an element of muscle memory to it, again, like Super Hexagon. Sorry to make the comparison all the freaking time, I'm harping on about it a lot, but there's not much else you can compare it to in any respect. It's just, it is pretty much the same concept. Ah, that's how we do it. That's not how we do that. Holy moly, man! Okay, that first level's alright. And after that, it just ramps up. Oh, I got the blue. 18%. I need like 4 more of them. They'll do. Yoink, yoink. Oh, I don't know how to deal with reds. There's a blue. Oh! And if you jump too soon, you bounce off the side of it, and it's just boink, drops you into the drink, or whatever the heck you'd call it. It's hardly water, is it? It's a particle stream, or I think particle accelerators are usually filled with vacuum. To be fair, aren't they? I'm no particle scientist, but I know a few things, so I don't think it's filled with much stuff. They kind of, oh damn it, halfway. They kind of want only the particles that are in the particle accelerator to collide. You wouldn't just fire everything around it, otherwise there'd be no point. So it should just be me and a couple of fragments of hydrogen in here, really. If that. Why did I jump that way? That was silly. The blurb for the game on their website is fantastic and full of lots of silly science puns, which I'm disappointed to find there are not more of in the game. I was hoping the game would be absolutely full of them. The game's description is a quantum jump from planck to planck, planck being spelt P-L-A-N-C-K, which is amazing in itself. I was like, oh my god, particle physics puns. That's amazing. How many games have particle physics puns? Apparently not this one, because actually, yeah, I haven't actually seen any in the game yet. It's unfortunate. That would have been insta-sell for me if you actually had to pay any money for a game, which you don't, because it turns out this game is actually free. It's free as in beer, not free as in information or as in, you know, free to play. It's freeware, a good kind of free. No microtransactions or adverts or that. It's just, here's a game, have at it. So there's no reason for you not to be downloading and playing this game right now, other than the fact that I haven't told you where you can download it. So you can download it at boson-x.com. Simple enough. If you head over there right now, you can go snag yourself a copy of this game and sit and play it while I'm talking to you about playing it. It will probably be done downloading by the time this video finishes. It's a good job I hit that wall because it kept me on track. Shame I didn't live much longer. So, this game is frustratingly difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's clearly intended to be. I mean, they said it was brutally hard and stuff. I forget the exact wording, but they didn't make it sound easy. So you gotta know what's coming up ahead of time, really, and learn the levels. And that's probably something I can do better while I'm not focusing on talking about it, to be honest. I think most of my Super Hexagon commentary I did, a lot of that was post-commentary stuff, because it's just easier to talk about what I'm doing afterwards than actually trying to, you know. Okay, than trying to actually multitask on playing a twitchy, fast-paced game and stay alive, which is silly. So I really, really want to do one level, but I don't think it's happening. I want to either discover the Graviton or the Accelerant, and I don't think either's going to be likely. I mean, I can navigate these tubes alright, but then they throw curveballs at you at some point, and the curveballs get me. That's okay. Those little red ones in the middle, they've tripped me up on a few occasions. And those ones, where there's a huge long gap and you just think, I'll just leap over it, but there's nothing at the other side to land on. That gets you. That gets you a lot. So, that's about it. I think that's as far as I'm likely to get for now. That has been Boson X by, did I ever even tell you who made it? It's Mu and Heyo, Australian devs. And all-around good guys making games and putting them out there for you to go and download and play right now for free. So head on over to boson-x.com, and if you didn't already when I told you first time around, start downloading it now. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Meroka, this has been Boson X, and I'll see you next time.